Good morning, God bless. Hope y'all are doing well. Don't mind this Pokemon. Now, welcome back to the video. I hope y'all are doing well. We have a bunch of research that we have to claim. And when I mean a bunch, I mean a bunch. We have the collection challenges that I think we've started and I think we've done, but we also have the premium type research as well. So we're going to claim everything in this video, and I'm going to show you kind of what you get from the premium time research from this event. Basically, if you don't know what this is, if you go to the news, it's during the water festival. Now, I was going to make a video about it, but I ended up deleting it by accident. But however, it is from the 15th to the 20th. The increased shinies of Shiny Staryu and Tortuga, as well as Lapras wearing a scarf, is going to be a rate. So everything's pretty insane. Everything's shiny boosted. Lapras has always been shiny boosted. Staryu has a Stardust boost, meaning every single time you catch it, it's more Stardust than normal, and then Shiny Tortuga is really rare. So make sure you go for that 100%. And then there's also the Tatsugiri, which is the curly form, the droopy form, and the stretchy form. So Asia Pacific is stretchy, the America here gets droopy, and then curly form is Europe, Middle East. I'm gonna try and get all three, make them a YouTube video. We'll see what happens. Now, I just finally was able to get the news notification for when the July Community Day, which is going to be the 20th, literally at the end of, or the last day of the, what do you call it? The last day of the Water Festival, which is really cool to get this. This is going to be 3 times at Stardust. Sorry, 3 times catch Stardust, 2 times candy for catching Pokemon, and then taking snapshots. Cheers. So all in all, really cool Community Day 100%. I love when they do these 3 times X Stardust. I think this is great. It's a lot more Stardust to gain, so you can power up a bunch of your Pokemon. I see a Pampor here that is not shiny, unfortunately. Sorry if I have a bit of a stuffy nose. I always have allergies, and it's kind of cloudy outside, I feel like, and there's a bunch of grass around me. I'm allergic to grass, so ignore the sniffles. We have the field research we're going to claim first. We can get a breakthrough, we can remote raid, but we got a Sinnoh Stone. I was hoping for that, but I was hoping for the remote raid, not the Sinnoh Stone. Let's see what we get here, though. Another Aerodactyl. This is the second time I've got this. Luckily, it could help a lot of different people if, you know, you need Aerodactyl to catch for research. So, all in all, that's not the best one, though. We're going to transfer all these, unless there's a 4-star. As you can tell, I've been catching Tortugas and Staryus. You'll see 4-star and not Hundos. All good. Let's now check these 3 research. First one is a Lantern, not shiny. This was catch 15 Pokemon, I believe. And that could be one of 2 things. My bad for my alarm. One of 2 things. It could be either Tortuga or I guess or Lantern. So pretty weird. 2 Lanterns. Okay. I was hoping for the Tortugas. And we got a Wimpod. Okay. One of them was catch 10 and the other one was catch 15. It's really weird that it could be either a Lantern or Tortuga. I feel like it's very odd, but hey, all good. Either way, pretty cool. Those, I think you get a bit more Stardust than usual when you catch those 2, so that's pretty cool. Got 2,400 Stardust from the Deluxe Pass, so a lot of people have been asking where I got my Zapdos, by the way. That's from the Deluxe Pass as well, so make sure you do the free one. I'm pretty sure you can get the Zapdos for free because it shows it on the basic side where you can catch the Zapdos. The Deluxe version is where you get the Lucky Trinket, which basically you use that and you get a guaranteed Lucky Pokemon, which is dope. Now, we have all these free Pokemon down here. Not all free, sorry. Time research. Actually, before we claim time research, we can look at the Water Festival. Now, there's a Gyarados and there's a Kingler, which I believe you have to use raids for them, and a Azumarill. I think you do have to raid these. So, just to show you guys what these are, in tomorrow's video, I'll raid these, and I'll let you know how they are. The only one you can get shiny from raids is Gyarados. Unfortunately, Kingler and Azumarill aren't really spawning in the wild, it looks like, which is really odd, but all good. Collection challenge where you gotta pay for it, to be odd to me. Anyways, time research. First one is a Staryu. Again, this is a Stardust boosted, so make sure you go for this. 474 on the CP. Definitely gonna check whether or not this is a Hundo. It is not. It is a 2-star. However, we have almost 1.2k Stardust, which we're definitely going to be spending more on like different stuff later. Keep going with the next thing. Phoebus, a 111 CP. Definitely a always very low CP Pokemon, but dude, Milotic is really sick. That's the evolution. Can I find? Let's see if I have a Milotic. Actually, let's look up Phoebus and then evolutions. I don't even have a Milotic. I've evolved it before, but I guess I transferred it. Definitely want to get a shiny version of that, dude. Shiny Phoebus. I'm not gonna lie. People be hating shiny Phoebus, bro. I don't understand. I think it's a beautiful shiny. Now, I'm not sure if this time research has 2 pages, but we'll find out. We get a premium pass. We get another encounter with a Clamperl. Clamperl is a boosted shiny. This one isn't shiny, unfortunately, here. All good, though. 508, which I think Hundo's 544, so that's almost the floor, but all good, all good. Now, let's check this. We got a Rain Lure module, which is cool. And, oh, we get an Azumarill here. Okay. Wait, I'm not gonna lie. That's way better than having to do it in raids. Putting in the time research. Because you already paid the $2. I actually really like that. I think that means we'll get the Gyarados and the other one, which, by the way, Azumarill is really good for PvP, for Great League, so make sure you catch Azumarills when you can. Or Evolving Marill. I just bit my tongue, by the way. That hurt. Alright, next two, hopefully... Yes, Kingler. Wait, that's so sick. Okay, that means the other one's going to be Gyarados, which Gyarados could be shiny since it has a Mega. These other two can't be shiny. This is cool. 96%. Dude, we will take that. And then the final one is the Gyarados. Then we can show the collection challenge rewards, which is really cool. Dude, look at that. Not shiny. A 1420 on the CP. Definitely very curious on IDs on this one, since it does have a Mega. And it is not that good. It is a 2-star. All good. I think my other Gyaradoses are better. And I think I have a decent shiny. Yeah, I have an XXL shiny 96%. You can only understand how I got this. It is from the wild area. I'm not gonna lie. Pokemon Go does definitely need to do the wild area. It was such a good event. Like, it was such a good event. And I believe this was from the same event. I got 2 Gyarados Hundos as well, which I've already had one before, I think. I think this is my other Hundo. I have this Hundo. I have this Hundo. And then I have 2 more. Like, I think I got enough Gyarados Hundos, but super sick nonetheless. 750 starters from there. Let's check the collection challenges now. So this is the happiness in every scoop, premium time research. This would be cool if this was the fish. That'd be really cool. Oh, it's a Lapras. Okay. You know what? I think I said that in the Water Festival video that was supposed to upload, that I thought it was going to be the fish, and it was. Cheers. So that's sick. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's really cool. This could be shiny, like I said. So I really like that. Costume looks really cool. I might do like a couple of these raids. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know how many remote raids I want to spend though. I've been like holding... Pidgey. You hear that in the background? Darn Pidgey. Alright, 2 more Pokemon we have is this one right here with the Water Festival Fishing Mission. What could this be? We already got a Lapras. I feel like they wouldn't give us 3 Laprases, right? Oh, maybe they would. Okay, 11-10 on this one. You know what? I like that we get 3 encounter chances. Free encounter chances. 3 free counter chances. That's a tongue twister if you have dyslexia. Now, rip on that one. Not the best IVs. We get 4. No way we get 4 Lapras checks. What? Alright, maybe. Yo, we do. That's so sick. Okay. None of them good IVs so far, but I really like the fact that you get 4 different... That didn't catch with a golden raspberry. Okay. That's actually really cool, though. You get 4... Yo, can you help me catch this? My dog just looked at me like, are you talking to me? Okay. Oh, sick. We get this finally. I've been trying to catch it so quick. It wasn't showing before. Oh, no. Now it's all catching up. Okay. Collection challenge 120, collection challenge 121. Let me know in the comments, what's your collection challenge at? Like, what number are you at the moment? I know some people got, like, way farther. Okay, yo, was this one, like, impossible to... Yo, how... Okay, it might be the way I'm throwing it on my phone. Yeah, it must be. I hit that? And I caught that. Okay. This is an extra small. Dude, if we get an XXS or an XXL, I'd be super happy. I'm not really worried about a shiny. Like, it would be cool, but... I like collecting weird stuff. Now, final one. Let's see if it's a fish or a Lapras. Let's see. Another Lapras. All right, 11-13. This is the best one. You know what? I'm actually really happy that we got Laprases out of old things. I think that's honestly really dope. I would have liked the fish too, but the fact that we could have got this shiny is really sick. I'm not gonna lie. Now, oh wow. Okay, so technically our best one would be this one or this one. So. Either way, pretty cool. 4 Laprases with the scarf is pretty cool. I might keep one of them just in case someone may want a lucky trade or something like that. Or I might try a lucky trade with someone. Who knows? Either way, I'm going to transfer the rest, get some XLs. Let me know in the comments below. How has been your Water Festival event so far? Thank you all so much for showing up. God bless. Peace out, y'all. Have a good one. I'll see you on the next video.